easily the rest of this game, but starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short. Shotgun snap here to go. That's incomplete on second down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's third and short. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it, the players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't go too much longer.
Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
There's Goff on 1st and 10. Into a crowd and intercepted! Roquan Smith with the pick.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over.
He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of them. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He'll set up the screen for Henry. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
No, we changed it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Tyler Luke out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Luke knocks it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Happy fall, everyone. It officially began this afternoon at 2:19 Eastern. But let's go back and look at what happened on the final weekend of summer. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's the rookie out of Ole Miss, Jackson Dart. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Cardinals get the victory. It took them a few weeks, but they win and improve to 1-2. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's Bo Nix. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Broncos are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Lions headed out to their second drive of the game. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Lions just about ready. First and 10. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Goff has it knocked out. The Ravens pick it up. And Baltimore finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with the alignment about quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
Ravens 17. Lions nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away.
The Lions take
And he
over
wasn't
first
chancing a
and 10.
return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Catch made left side by Laporta. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Brought down by Dre Jones.
2 yards.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun, Goff. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense is hurrying, time running down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. They motion the tight end over. Looking to throw. Goff has him on the quick hitter. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Goff on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Has room down the left sideline. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings. You can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game.
Lions nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Raymond on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
2nd down.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down. Goff to the air now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing is gone. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Ravens in victory formation and content to just knee this one out. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Huard and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.